Hi, everybody, and welcome to Insights with Monique. My name is Monique Gomez, your relationship and life coach, shameless sex educator, and mindful sensuality advocate. Today, I want to talk about validation. So, this happens in relationship often, is when one person will get very overwhelmed with emotions or feelings or stress or something that they are trying to deal with in their life, and they just need somebody to hear them and to validate that their feelings are okay to have. This does not mean that it's about the other person or that they're blaming somebody or that it's something personal. Sometimes we get overwhelmed in the world. Sometimes this world is a lot to handle, right? And so it's okay, especially in our relationship, to have space to where we can share the overwhelm, we can share the immense amount of feelings. And for somebody to say, okay, I hear you. I'm hearing you. I listen. And yeah, you are valid in what you are feeling. That's sometimes all we need to do. So I want to take you through kind of that process, right? So this will be helpful in relationships specifically, where you might always feel like if your partner is coming to you with some concerns or an overwhelm or they have a lot of emotions, like you might feel like you need to fix it, right? So validating is not about fixing anything. And it's actually about letting that person express in a safe space with you. So it's that practice of just listening and being with them and also saying, okay, I see that. I understand that. Yeah, I hear you. It is not about agreeing with the person or not having your own opinions about things, but the active validation is what we're going to talk about today. Okay. So the three things I want to talk about, three kind of steps, is when your partner is describing something, right? And they don't want you to fix it, judge it, evaluate it, assess it, figure out what to do next. To help them, the things you can say are these things. You can say, tell me more. Tell me more about that. That is very helpful to ask your partner, tell me more. What does that mean? Right? Getting some clarity, letting them have some, like, a prompt to where they can actually ask themselves, oh, what is this meaning for me? Or explain more about that. Explain more about that to me. I want to know more about what you're saying. That is helpful. Those questions. Tell me more. What does that mean? Explain more about that to me. Those prompts, those phrases can shift so much because, first of all, it lets your partner know that you're hearing them. Second of all, it lets your partner know that not only are you hearing them, but that you're curious about what they're going through. That what they're going through is valid, right? It's like there's enough curiosity there to where you care. They want to know that you care, right? That's what those phrases prompt, is like, wow, they're paying attention to me. Okay? So, to validate them, right? So you ask them those things or you prompt those phrases, because that is a way that you can start to help. If your partner's coming in overwhelmed, the first thing to do to where you can help them is to ask them those phrases. Tell me more. What does that mean? And explain more about that to me, right? Those are some pretty standard, basic phrases that will help your partner kind of get into their story a little bit more to where they can get some clarity. The second thing to do to actually validate them is to say, I can see or understand. Given what happened, I understand why you feel that way. It sounds like this has caused you a lot of hurt or frustration. You validate what they are saying by understanding, by saying, I see, or wow, I really hear that that's giving you a lot of stress or anxiety. You just simply make that known. That's it. That's the validation. You do not have to agree with it. You don't have to understand it. You don't have to figure it out why they're feeling like this. To validate is a simple, I see that. I see where you're coming from, or I see that that was really hard for you. That's it. Right? And then to finish it off, to kind of really help the person know that you're there, is to say, what do you need from me? How can I help you right now? That's all. It is not, this is what you need to do. This is what I think. You're overreacting, blah, blah, blah. None of that. It's a simple, hey, is there anything more? How can I help you right now? What do you need from me in this moment? By taking those 3 steps, you are showing your partner that they matter, first of all, to you, that you're paying attention, and that their experience is their experience, and that you're here to just hold that experience. And if they need a little bit of help, that you're willing to help them. And these things, when you go through that process, right? When you say, hey, tell me more about that. Oh, I really understand. I can see how that made you feel frustrated. And what is it that you need from me right now? Is there anything I can do? Usually, when you go through that process, your partner has a sense of, oh, they will usually say, no, there's nothing you can do. I just needed to talk it out, or I just needed to let it go, right? Sometimes the partner will also say, like, yeah, like, actually, what would you do, right? What do you think about this? And in those moments, those are the moments that's an invitation for you to then share maybe your opinions, your thoughts, what your experience is. But that is not validation. That is another step, right? That is the next thing if they are needing that. But a simple validation of seeing somebody, because that is what validation is. It's just, hey, I'm seeing you, and what you're experiencing, I see it. That's all. I'm not here to fix it. I'm not here to judge it. I'm not here to assess it, but I just want to see you. This helps build emotional safety. Okay. This helps build your own tolerance to sit in emotions, in feelings, without the need to fix them. We have feelings that do not need to be fixed. It is okay to have feelings and let them move through. That is what emotions are meant to do. That is what feelings are here for. We are here to experience feelings and emotions, just like waves of the ocean. They come and then they go. It's allowing them to move is part of the validation process, and saying, hey, yeah, it's okay that you're having a feeling. It's cool. But let's go. Like, let's, we don't got to get stuck on it. We don't got to fix it. We don't got to do anything. I see you. I hear you. I'm really with you in this. And then, is there anything you need? Right? So those are the really important pieces to remember. And also, just because you are validating somebody does not mean that you are agreeing with them, that you have to go along with them, that you need to change for them, right? A validation is letting them know that you're there, that you're hearing them, and that you're giving them space. And that gives them a sense of, okay, there's safety here. I can have some emotions and share them and not feel like it's going to be an argument or that they're going to try to fix it. It's just, hey, I'm here for you. So try that out. Let me know how it goes. If you disagree with all of this, let me know that too. Whatever you feel validation is for you is also important. Or, sometimes validating a feeling isn't exactly what's needed, right? There's a lot of nuance in communication and relating. But there is power in just letting somebody know that you're there to help them in the simple way of just listening to them and saying, hey, what else is it that you need from me? Or is there anything I can do to help in this moment? Without assuming your help, without putting your help in there, a simple, hey, I'm here. You are what you're experiencing. I get that. And how can I help? Okay. Or do you need anything? So try those out. Let me know how it goes. I will be teaching more and more master classes about how to communicate, how to relate, how to honestly connect. That is what one of my purposes here on this planet is to do, is figure out this connection thing, right? Be the messy human with heart and a desire to figure out relating as best as we can. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, I got more resources, more guides, more classes at my website, moniquegomez.com. Check it out. Follow the link in the bio or below and comment. And also subscribe, like this channel if you're liking what I'm saying here. Just follow that route as well. All right. Until next time, take care and try to validate as best you can, but just know it's coming from the heart. And it's okay to be messy in it all. There's no such thing as perfection in any of this. Just curiosity and love from the heart. Do your best.